MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Clayton Kershaw is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Wiggins scoops it up. A quick out, number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Hanley Ramirez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Christian shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Dallas Keuchel will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
For the Orioles.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
We're looking at a club I'll say is lukewarm. They're 4-2 at home. Not sizzling hot and not playing poor either. But the first game on the road, I think we'll learn a lot about what this club is about. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Brandon McCarthy comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Brandon McCarthy.
Nobody out, runner on first. This one's down to third. A dive. He's got it. To second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
So striding forward now, Chris Kyle. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. And that's a tough break.
In now, Curtis Randall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. McCarthy comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this will be fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Randall is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
So stepping in, Yogi Berra. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Danny Valencia.
At the plate, Danny Valencia, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Wiggins will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Owen Christian, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Stepping in, Bart Wiggins, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ball 1. Little dribbler back at him. And a rather easy first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Scott stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brummett on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Standing in, Adam Jones. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Jason Worth. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Christian Brummett. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Valencia. He's got it 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Altuve showing off his range. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Chris Kyle. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder George Springer.
Striding in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brummett waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Digging in now, Curtis Randall. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, number 14.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Ramirez. Touche, sir.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Standing in now, Fred Norman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Owen Christian.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Owen Christian. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yogi Berra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yogi Berra.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Johnny Peralta.
Striding in, Johnny Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Scott has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 1-0. Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Ryan Brummett.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
To his right, Valencia. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Now to the plate, Tyler Scott. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Astros 1 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
This one skied out toward right. Christian over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wiggins comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Christian Brummett. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Not close. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Chris Kyle.
Ready for another chance? Chris Kyle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Berra is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Randall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Fred Norman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Grounded down the third baseline. McCarthy comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Hanley Ramirez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb, a solo home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, number 249 career, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's George Springer.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer.
Stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Houston. Ryan Butcher gets the call from the pen to take over
Houston,
on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Butcher.
Owen Christian will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Owen Christian.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Bart Wiggins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here it comes. 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take
Scott.
another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Ready once again, Tyler Scott. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Danny Valencia. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Danny
Into the
Valencia.
windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Peralta.
Now in the box, Johnny Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Brummett sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck is Jason Worth. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Popped high in the air. Wiggins is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Randall takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Erasmo Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Christian Brummett will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Christian Brummett
tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
At the plate, Chris Kyle. Runners off for second. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So there's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit. But either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Orioles nothing. Scott McGriff is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. In now, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brummett looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, making it an even 250 for his career. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Down the third baseline. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brummett has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 3-0 Houston. Sam Dyson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Fred Norman. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't go for the same location over and over and over.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 2-2 offering. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Owen Christian. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Worth is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Bart Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Brandon McCarthy earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Clayton Kershaw takes the tough luck loss after turning in 9 very well pitched innings. Sam Dyson hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score.